Hello, I am Jhames Holley. Students refer to me as Mr. Holley, and I'm an interventionist at Wilson Elementary in Chicago Heights, Illinois. And what I'm going to go over today is digital storytelling. We'll start by me playing a video.
Panther time. According to the U.S. Department of Education, only 7% of teachers are African American. Efforts are being made to increase this number. I'll tell you about a group that's doing this for music education. The Black Jazz Music Caucus was founded in 1977 primarily by Larry Ridley and Anderson White at a music conference in Daytona Beach, Florida. They work to ensure that all jazz educators recognize and acknowledge accurately the African American pioneers of jazz and their contributions. For some current jazz creators to enjoy, check out Kamasi Washington, Esperanza Spalding, and Chicago's own Joel Ross. I'm thankful for the efforts of the Black Jazz Music Caucus. Let's all embrace better representation in the arts and in all of education.
Okay, so we see from that a student was able to work on a report and do a video for it. That is digital storytelling, the use of technology to tell a story for future viewing. Now, I'm going to cover three things today. What is digital storytelling? Why is it helpful? And how can you do it? Now, what is the definition of visual storytelling? I'll start there. It is visuals to go with reports of events that range from class projects, holiday activities like Veterans Day, award ceremonies, features on staff or students, and even features about community outreach that's taking place. Now, these visuals might be photographs or videos, and maybe even just the audio about something, and a combination of both could take place too, where you see photographs and video used in the storytelling. Some storytelling is created in advance of the event. Some storytelling takes place during the event, and some storytelling takes place after the event has happened. You can use some of each stage of an event to put together a story also. This example that I'm about to show is from a field day last spring here at Wilson Elementary. Try again.
Okay, today's field day, Wilson School Field Day. Everybody's out here having a great time. The field day was put together by a field day team of teachers. Thank you to those teachers and all their effort. And thank you to the kids for always having fun and having a good attitude.
You want a hot dog? We see you. Looking good. A flower. Let's see.
All right, go.
you enjoyed that. Now, this video was for internal use to show staff what was going on and to also share with parents so they can see the fun that students were having at the end of the year. Uh, it was posted on YouTube with it set as unlisted. That way, only people who had the link could see it. That way, it protects it for the privacy of the students. So I definitely recommend if you do YouTube for posting videos, have it as unlisted, especially if there's children in the video. And something that I make as a practice is even though parents sign the waiver at the beginning of the year about their children being in content like this, I tend to have maybe the principal or the teacher reach out to the parent to say, hey, your child is in a photo that we sent to the patch as part of featuring something we did for Thanksgiving because your child participated and we want to showcase that and want to make sure it's okay with you. But usually it's already consented to at the beginning of the year in a form. The reason when you think about the first video that I showed for digital storytelling was to educate people. That was during Black History Month, and that kid was my son in that first video. So that was for education, and the video I just played was more for showing the activities that were taking place for fun and enrichment. Now, what is the benefit of doing digital storytelling? That's the next question. One is for having something to show to current and future students. Another reason is for sharing with all school staff and maybe sharing with the entire district. Another reason could be to do a press release for local news sources, such as the Patch. Another reason is showing the parents the good things that their kid is doing at school. And another reason, it can be good for inspiring and giving ideas to others because now they can see what was successful and maybe how it looks to do something for education or for entertainment with the kids. And lastly, but definitely not least, our teachers can create assignments for students to incorporate the use of technology in projects. And that really is helpful for our students, for them to be able to use their video skills, their photography skills, and even their ability to show research or even interview one another or other people through the assignments we can give, like the one you watched at the beginning. How do we do digital storytelling? Well, it requires communication skills. So it's nice to be someone who's good at communicating. And by being in education, being a teacher, it's very likely that you are an effective communicator. But it also helps the students develop their communication skills who may not be good communicators, but can develop it through assignments in digital storytelling. You need equipment. That equipment could be a camera or just a smartphone will have video and photography and even audio recording on a smartphone. So you could just have a smartphone, not necessarily state-of-the-art camera, but you do need something that you can record with or photograph with. And then the next thing you need is planning. You need to plan a little bit, even if it's a spontaneous event that you decide maybe I should record this that day. You want to think through how to do it, and I'm going to cover a few steps. First, when you look back at the example I played of field day, how was that planned? Well, first I had to understand the big idea. The big idea was that we were having field day at Wilson Elementary for the kids at the end of the year to have fun. That's the big idea. The next thing you want to do is go to the event and look to document things, whether it's through the cell phone or writing some things down. You want to document things and get some highlights. Next, you want to talk to people and get their point of view. In that field day video, I asked the organizer, Miss Lamb, a few questions. After the event, see if there's some additional information you can gather. Do a follow-up with the teachers, with the kids, with anyone else. Like we had the reptile guy come last year, and I talked to him afterwards to get my story straight on whether he was the creator, the founder of the company, or was, and it turned out it was someone else. But then also get how long he's been doing it, just some background on him. So one more thing, once you've done all of that, put your story together. Put the story together based on what you have gathered through video, photography, talking to people, and any other information. Put your story together, and then you can start to edit it, write a press release with photographs, or do a video with the content in it, or some of both. In conclusion, yes, this is the end of my presentation. So, in conclusion, digital storytelling is now the way to connect, not just in the classroom, but beyond. Everyone, everywhere can be reached through digital storytelling. So let's just get on board with this. You can leverage many positive events that can inspire, that can celebrate, and that can educate through digital storytelling. So I included links to more examples for you, and I hope to do a follow up to this video, and I believe that you enjoyed this and will benefit from it. I definitely hope that this can continue to further our success as educators. And you can reach out to me for help through my email address or my cell phone, which I will put on this video here. Again, my name is Jhames Holley. I'm an interventionist and also the tech person at Wilson Elementary School. Take care.